Hey yo, fellow Autobots, Decepticons, Trans fans, Legonians, and Brick fans. This is Dave Frost reporting in once again with another Transformer action figure review. And this time, it is the final review of Superion. As you can tell, it's all the components of Superion as we get ready to combine and form Superion. I can't say enough. Superion, Superion, Superion. Anyway, so we have Power Glide combined with the leader's weapon. For Power Glide himself is a weapon. Yes, he is combined with or connected to Silverbolt's weapon. So I'll put him off to the side for later. Like you've already seen the review, that this is how he appears in weapon mode. To where his engine thrusters are two big cannons. Even the tail thruster is a cannon. And then the underside of his arms are missile racks. Next, we have Skydive and Air Raid. And I am about to show you how to form an arm with Skydive, and this is how Skydive and Air Raid would look like as arms. So you want to take his arms and his wings, swing them upward as if he were going into robot mode. Then take the backpack or the cockpit and nose cone section, swing up the head, turn it around, and put it back down, then close up that back area again. Take the legs, almost as if you were going into robot mode, swing it to the side, and then this is the difference that differs Firefly and Quickslinger from Skydive and Air Raid. You take the wings, fold them back. Then you take what are the shoulder components and put them in this position and put the shoulders down. Then you take the arm, bring the underside towards you, and swing it up, for there's a tab right here on both wings, on both sides, and there are peg holes, or these are pegs or tabs, whatever you want to call them, and there are peg or tab holes inside the top side of the arms. And this is where the arms will go when you are putting Skydive or Air Raid into arm mode. Bring in the hand foot gun, bring out the fingers, fold around the thumb, and there you have arm mode for Skydive and Air Raid. So let's just go back to the configuration of leg mode, and it's pretty simplistic. One, of course, of changing them back and forth between the modes. In this case, combination mode, arm or leg, and then also between combination mode, robot mode, and vehicle mode. And it's the same way you would have Firefly and Quickslinger in leg mode. Obviously, you do not have to remove the cockpit nose cone section from the body just to flip the head for the combination or the combiner peg. And that's that. So we're going to take the blasters off. I already did for Skydive for the demonstration of what he would look like in our mode. So now let's combine. So this is Silverbolt, and if you already have seen the review for my review of Silverbolt, you would understand that this is combination mode, where these are the legs, where the shoulder, well, the entire upper body area are the legs of Silverbolt, and the lower section, lower body, is the chest of Silverbolt, and then the arms become the upper legs. And here you would fold the arms, because the hands, are like this, because this is the arm. You would take the hands, fold them back, and then you have these flaps, which are the knee areas of Silverbolt. These are the knees. As I was just saying, where the knees are for Silverbolt, these flaps fold down for the arms to connect for Superion. And it's pretty simple to connect the arms and legs onto the torso of any combiner. Not just Superion, but also Defensor, Menasor. Move this back platform out of the way, because he gets quite tall. Then there's also Computron and Victorion and Optimus Supreme or Optimus Maximus, whatever. You know, there's just other combiners from Combiner Wars that combine all the same way, other than Devastator. Because he's a different configuration of combining. So the reason why I took the blasters off of Skydive and Air Raid is because we can place them here on the upper legs of Superion. Which is pretty cool, because you can take the blasters and they could be thigh guns. And they store pretty nicely against the leg. And then there's Powerglide and Silverbolt's blaster. And this is how Superion appears. Like, this is how he's presented. Other than the fact that this guy, Quickslinger, is supposed to be on the right and Firefly on the left, but whatever. Any 4 of these aerial bots, from Firefly to Skydive to Air Raid to Quickslinger, any one of them can be a right or left arm and a right or left leg. And one specific difference on this Superion versus the other Superion versus the Generation 1 version of Superion, the antennas were separately their own type of piece, to where you can have one down and one up. And you would have to be pretty gentle because they were a very soft plastic, rubbery plastic, and it was easy to mess up how they were configured. But on this version, on this Generation 2 version of Superion, the antennas are one piece. I push this one down, the other one goes with it. And they're, I don't know, I guess of the same rubbery plastic, but something was fixed about it so that they wouldn't deform in any direction if you were not gentle with it. I mean, look at this. You can obviously tell the big differences between the two Superion Silverbolt characters. And you can tell by the configuration of the antennas on the Generation 1 Silverbolt Superion character. Like, that's what I mean. That you can have one down and one up, and they were not connected together the same way they are on Generation 2 Superion. I mean, and this is what I mean, how they reconfigure themselves. I have it held on this piece as much as I can, let it go, and it'll deform on its own. So the rubbery plastic may be the same thing, the same mold, and the same type of rubbery plastic for the antennas, but something was changed. So now, putting Superion aside, we can bring in Defensor. And you can obviously see that they are the same exact height because all 4 limbs are deluxe class scale, as the torsos are Voyager. And that's exactly how Hasbro and Takara produced these figures to be. Where the torso, the leader of the teams, were one class scale higher than the rest of the team members. I could bring in Menasor, but it would just look awkward because I don't have the arms for Menasor to really present. And like I just said, based upon what I just said of the deluxe versus of the limbs being deluxe and the torsos being Voyagers, it would not really differ because they're the exact same sizes. So Menasor would not be any higher or lower than either of these two. But however, I do have a much different combiner, not from Combiner Wars figure. I have here with me Bruticus from Fall of Cybertron. And looking at the two of these guys, obviously Superion is a little bit taller. There's his head. I may have just messed it up. With a Voyager class scale figure being the torso, it's obviously going to be a little bit taller than this combiner, where the torso on this figure is a deluxe class. Or maybe because this is Fall of Cybertron Bruticus. This is where he comes from. So the hand foot guns did not exist around the time of Bruticus. So, maybe that's how it defines the height difference. But anyways, I think Superion is a great figure. And there's nothing really different of the color appearance when that differs him from the aerial bots that form him. And why would it? When it's the exact same characters in separate in their own robot modes versus how they are when they form Superion. That would not make much sense for the color appearance to be any different or anything else be different. The only way anything else would be different is that you kept anything hidden that you would not see in the solo robot modes. Because obviously the only thing that remains hidden that you can't hide in the solo robot modes would be the combination head. So that's just about it. So I might as well wrap it up. So I thank you all for watching. Please stick around for more great LEGO and Transformer content coming to the future of this channel, including tomorrow, where I have three different things of LEGO to review and bring to your guys' entertainment. I'm pretty sure you would be aware of what they would be. And then there will be a surprise haul that has to do with next week being 1 week of destruction. And believe me, the 1 week of destruction toy item that I have to show to you guys all next week, every day next week, is not LEGO related. Obviously, it's Transformer related, and I did say one name. I will let you guys know what I am talking about when I get and receive the product tomorrow. But that will just have to wait till I make the haul video for you guys tomorrow. And then stay tuned for the 1 week of destruction, which will be happening all next week. And it has to do with something that, one, I already mentioned the name of. Two, it has to do with a certain product that I received last year in September. So watch, if you desire and want to go, feel free and go ahead on doing so. And look for one of my September videos Go look for one of my September videos and search for the product that I am talking about. And I will bring that product or products back a week from tomorrow. But that will just have to do it for today. So I thank you all very much for watching. Please stick around for more great LEGO and Transformer content coming to the future of this channel with tomorrow. Continuing on with what I have that I am holding for review. And I will see you all tomorrow. And for the final wrap-up, have a great day tomorrow, and have a great Martin Luther King Jr. Birthday, with whatever plans you have for it. And have a great week next week, and I will see you then.